Welcome back to Car Alerts, where precision meets performance, and today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic names in automotive history. It's the 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S, the pinnacle of everyday supercars, and this year, it's sharper, smarter, and even faster. Whether you're a die-hard Porsche fan or just curious about what defines a true performance machine in the modern era, buckle up, because what we're about to explore is a masterclass in German engineering. As the 911 lineage continues to evolve, Porsche remains committed to the heritage that made it legendary. The 2025 911 Turbo S doesn't rewrite the formula, it refines it with precision. From the moment you catch a glimpse of it, the visual drama is unmistakable. At the front, the car maintains its classic oval LED matrix headlights, now even more intelligent with enhanced adaptive features for better nighttime visibility. The lower bumper receives a subtle redesign with cleaner lines and larger air intakes that do more than look aggressive, they funnel in cooling air for the intercoolers and brakes, boosting both efficiency and performance. The nose dips just enough to remind you of the 911 sporting lineage, yet the execution is thoroughly modern. The LED daytime running lights trace a sharp path around the headlamp units, giving the Turbo S a stern, focused expression, like a sprinter coiled at the starting line. The front fenders bulge upward, a visual cue of the wide front track and the massive tires hiding beneath. Aerodynamically sculpted and visually iconic, this is Porsche showing off without yelling. From the side, the Turbo S reveals its muscular yet elegant profile. It sits lower than most Grand Tourers, but the stance is purposeful rather than exaggerated. A wider rear haunch, specifically 1.8 inches wider than a standard Carrera, gives it that signature rear-heavy Porsche look. The side air intakes are larger than ever before, bordered by new black aero fins that guide airflow into the twin-turbocharged engine. Door handles remain flush-mounted, preserving the seamless silhouette. The 20-inch front and 21-inch rear forged alloy wheels fill the arches perfectly, wrapped in ultra-high-performance rubber specifically developed for this model. The Turbo S badge on the door subtly hints at the beast within, but this car doesn't need flamboyant gimmicks to turn heads. The side mirrors are aerodynamic and sport adaptive dimming and heating, while the roofline gracefully tapers to the rear in classic 911 fashion. With minimal overhangs and a wheelbase optimized for agility, it's a perfect blend of heritage proportions and modern engineering. Swinging around to the back, the story becomes even more captivating. The full-width LED taillight strip stretches across the rear deck, connecting the two intricately detailed light clusters and giving the car an unmistakable night signature. Between the lights sits the retractable rear wing, which deploys automatically based on speed and driving mode. It's not just a showpiece, it actively contributes to downforce and stability. Below that, you'll find an aggressive rear diffuser and a pair of massive oval exhaust outlets, hinting at the sheer power this car unleashes. There's also a rear grille feeding cool air into the engine bay, bearing the Turbo S logo in a satin silver finish. Everything here is purposeful, from the sculpted vents to the integrated third brake light. Even the way the rear window curves over the engine cover adds to the design symmetry that's unmistakably Porsche. Interior: open the door and step inside, and it's clear that the 2025 911 Turbo S is every bit the luxury sports car its exterior promises. The cabin greets you with a perfectly blended mix of analog charm and digital innovation. You're welcomed by a driver-focused cockpit, anchored by the new 12.6-inch fully digital instrument cluster. For the first time in Turbo S history, Porsche incorporates a completely customizable digital layout while still nodding to its iconic 5-dial heritage. The center tachometer, a Porsche trademark, remains front and center, and its crisp, high-contrast design makes it easy to read even at speed. The steering wheel is a multifunction masterpiece, trimmed in high-quality leather, heated, and featuring the signature drive mode rotary selector. Paddle shifters mounted behind it give immediate, tactile access to the car's dual-clutch transmission. Every material in the cabin exudes luxury: soft-touch leather on the dash, real aluminum trim, and optional carbon fiber or matte wood inlays depending on your customization choices. The seats are 18-way adjustable adaptive sport seats, offering both comfort for long drives and aggressive bolstering for track days. They're trimmed in fine Napa leather with Turbo S embossing on the headrests, and ventilation and heating are standard. The infotainment system is housed in a 10.9-inch central touchscreen, running the latest Porsche communication management software. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, real-time navigation, over-the-air updates, and integrates seamlessly with the optional Burmester high-end 3D surround sound system, one of the best audio experiences in the business. Below the screen, physical controls for climate and media remain, a nod to usability and driver convenience. Practicality, while never the main focus of a 911, is surprisingly solid in this model. The front trunk or frunk offers enough space for a few travel bags or groceries, and the rear seats, though best suited for small children or luggage, do fold flat to increase cargo space. It's not a GT car in the traditional sense, but it is a supercar that respects your daily lifestyle. Performance underneath that wide rear end lies the heart of the beast, a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine producing a staggering 640 horsepower and 590 lb-ft of torque. This is an engine that redefines usable power. It's mated to an 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, one of the fastest and smoothest gearboxes on the market. The all-wheel drive system has been recalibrated for even better traction, and thanks to launch control, the 2025 911 Turbo S can rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, although independent testing suggests it may be even quicker. Top speed is electronically limited to 205 miles per hour, but it's not just straight-line speed that defines this car. Porsche active suspension management, rear-wheel steering, and dynamic engine mounts ensure the Turbo S is both agile and composed. Whether you're carving mountain switchbacks or cruising down the Autobahn, the chassis responds with a level of precision that borders on telepathic. The steering is hydraulic assisted, preserving road feel that's often lost in electrically assisted systems. The brakes are carbon ceramic as standard, offering immense stopping power and fade resistance even under track conditions. In comfort mode, the ride is surprisingly supple. This duality, blistering performance combined with luxury car civility, is what separates the Turbo S from more hardcore offerings like the GT3. It's designed to be driven daily, not just admired from afar. Even fuel economy, though obviously not a strong suit, is reasonable at an estimated 20 miles per gallon combined, thanks in part to the car's cylinder deactivation and start-stop technologies. As for pricing, exclusivity comes at a cost. The 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S starts at approximately $232,000, and with common options like the Burmester sound system, ceramic brakes, premium paint, custom leather trim, and sport chrono package, it's not hard to push the total close to $260,000. For that money, you're getting one of the most refined, complete, and exhilarating driving experiences in the world. It's not just a sports car, it's a symbol of what automotive engineering can achieve when passion meets precision. That's it for today's in-depth review on Car Alerts. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2025 Porsche 911 Turbo S and want more detailed reviews of the world's most exciting cars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think? Is this the ultimate daily supercar, or does Porsche play it too safe with evolution over revolution? Let us know. Until next time, drive safe and stay alert.